These are my predictions for the 2013 FIA Formula 1 World Championship driver lineup. Red Bull, not much to say about that. They've confirmed Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber to be racing there next year. Also McLaren, not much to say about them either. They've confirmed Jenson Button and Sergio Perez to race there next year, with Sergio Perez replacing Lewis Hamilton. Now, let's move on to Ferrari, who have just confirmed Felipe Massa to be alongside Fernando Alonso. I knew Fernando would stay there, but Felipe I wasn't too sure. He showed lacking performance in 2010, 2011, not even scoring a podium to Fernando's win, and in 2012. I know he's got that Japan podium, but he still hasn't proven to me that he has the talent or the skill or anything really to stay with Ferrari. A lower team might be interested in him, but no, I don't think he should have stayed at Ferrari, but they have confirmed him, and that's where he'll be racing next year. Alright, let's move on to Mercedes, who have confirmed Lewis Hamilton to replace the 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, and Nico Rosberg staying there, so it's not really that much to talk about, apart from the fact that everyone thinks it was a silly move for Lewis to move there. Lotus, well, they've just confirmed Kimi Raikkonen through a video, and now Grosjean the future is in doubt, I think, because he's caused so many first corner incidents and lost so many points for the team. They should be fighting for a championship, but no, Grosjean has hit too many things and lost too many points, and I think he doesn't deserve a seat at Lotus, so no, he shouldn't stay there. And if they are going to change someone, I've got no idea who it would be. Maybe Jerome D'Ambrosio, or maybe Kovalainen, because he's been saying he wants out of Caterham, so I don't know. Okay, let's move on to Sauber. They've recently confirmed Nico Hülkenberg, which is sort of a sideways step from Force India, so I don't really understand that. If I was Nico, I would have stayed at Force India. And then their second driver, I don't think Kamui Kobayashi will stay. He's cost the team too much money in crashes. He's lost some value points. I know he got that podium in Japan like Felipe Massa, but he hasn't shown the pace, and he's crashed quite a bit. So no, I don't think Kamui will stay. Question is, who will replace him? I reckon Esteban Gutierrez or Heikki Kovalainen could replace Kamui. Esteban Gutierrez, he's been with the team for a year or two now, and they like him. And losing the Mexican money with Sergio Perez, they might want the Mexican money back, and Esteban is the perfect guy to get the Mexican money back. Or Heikki Kovalainen. He showed, as I said when I was talking about Lotus, he showed very good pace in the Caterham, regularly outperforming Vitaly Petrov, who used to race for Lotus. So it's an easy decision, I reckon, to decide Esteban Gutierrez or Heikki Kovalainen to race in the Sauber next year. But things will be wait to see. I could be wrong. It could be Kamui, but I don't think Kamui will get it. Now, Force India. Paul Di Resta will definitely stay at Force India. He's very comfortable with the team. He likes the team. He started there. I reckon he'll stay. But who will replace Nico Hülkenberg? I reckon either Jaime Alescari or Jules Bianchi. Jaime Alescari, because he said he's definitely driving F1 next year. He'll be announcing where he'll drive next year very soon. The only team that's open is Force India, so I reckon he'll be driving there. Or they could be going with Jules Bianchi, who looked very strong in Friday practice when they're taking over Nico's or Paul's car. So it's either one of those two, Jaime or Jules. It'll be yet to be seen, but I reckon it'll be Jaime or Jules. Now, Williams. I think Bruno Senna and Valtteri Bottas will be the lineup there next year. I'm going to get a lot of criticism for not putting Pastor Maldonado in there, but he has crashed so many times this year into Perez, Hamilton, so on and so forth, and he's only scored in 3 races. One of them may have been a win, but he hasn't been as consistent as Bruno. He has crashed out many times, about as many times as Bruno scored points. He just doesn't look like he should deserve to win or be in a Formula 1 seat, because he crashes. Valtteri, he's been, thrashing past her in practice 1. He's got speed, that Valtteri. He will be a champion, I reckon, one day. And so will Bruno. He has confidence as a driver. He's a very mature driver. He doesn't take a lot of risks. So I reckon Bruno Senna and Valtteri Bottas will be racing at Williams next year. Let's move on to Toro Rosso. Easy. They've just confirmed Daniel Ricciardo and Jean-Eric Vergne to be racing there next year. the right choice, I reckon, for this team. Alright, let's move on to Caterham. I don't think Kovalainen or Petrov will stay there. Petrov doesn't have the dough, doesn't have the pace. Kovalainen, he really wants out, so don't think any of them will stay. But I do think Gio Vandergaard will get there. He's had some very, very good pace in the 1 2 practice sessions he's been given this year. And then Alexander Rossi. He is a GP2 driver, had very, very good skill, and I reckon he's ready to make it the step up to Formula 1. Alright, second last team is Marussia. Timo Glock, he's got a contract, he will stay there at Marussia, and they have a sort of a trend of replacing the second driver, even if he's done a good job. Degrassi was replaced in 2010 to 2011. Durham Ambrosio was replaced this year for Charles Peake. Peake has been looking good, but so has Max Chilton from GB2. He won the title this year in GP2, and he will look for a new driver this year in Formula 1. He's had good pace. He's was just about, I don't know, 8 tenths to a second off the pace of Timo in Abu Dhabi practice, and yeah, he looks strong, so Marussia might be focusing on getting him into the Formula 1. Last but not least, HRT. Pedro de la Rosa, he'll stay there. Spanish team with a Spanish driver, must be pretty good for him. Then Pastor Maldonado, yes, he may have crashed a bit, but he is good on the day if he doesn't crash. So HRT might be looking for that type of driver with Narain Karthikeyan underperforming. So I reckon Pasto could replace Narain, but you never know. Well, that's my predictions for the 2013 season. I hope you enjoyed.